Greetings and salutations, people. Turn it down, Corb. Yes, it's going to be one of those shows. It is Friday night. We all know what that means. Pandemonium, guaranteed. And shall we? I think we shall. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's get the hell yes going. Come on, you know the drill. That's it. Keep them coming. It's 10 taps. 4 for the hell, 1 for the space, 4 for the yeah, 1 to put a smile on my face. Come on, guys. That's it. Got booze? Hell yeah. Like that thinking. But I'm being a responsible parent tonight. I am. Oh. Right, let's do this. Greetings and salutations, good people of Terrainia. It is I, Lemel. Tonight is not going to be a normal show. Tonight is going to be a slightly different show on the simple basis of... Say hi, Corb.
Hi.
He's finishing his tea, yeah, and then he's going to be coming on in. I ran my tea down me, so if I look a little bit startled and red-faced, I've been running around like a headless chicken trying to cook tea, get ready for the live show. And relax. So, Friday. How many people is it different to any other day? Realistically? Oh, that sounds like the boy just dumping his dishes in the sink. Yeah. Cadet Base in the house. Cadet Base is in the house. Here he comes. Yeah. I'm in my pyjamas. He's in his pyjamas. Have you even had a bath?
No. Not today. I don't want that.
But you got in your pyjamas?
Yeah.
Have you seen your nose?
No, not really.
Do you want to go have a look in the mirror?
Kind of.
Yeah, go and have a look in the mirror. Go
Mirror.
in the bathroom, same place as the sink.
And if you got like a bigger one, isn't it?
Well, no, you really want one that's by the sink. He's been burning some some twigs and stuff. Got a bit smoky. Right, I see the chat is filling up. We've got the Corbinator coming in, so he's going to want a chair. Oh. Now, I'm not suffering with my back in a bad way. My back's actually quite good. Yeah. I've just got a nice ache from like sort of lumbering bits about and helping Corbin a bit. And it was good, you know? In this sort of lockdown stuff, a bit of father son time. Loads of hell yes coming in. Right. So, get the chair for the Corbinator. Now, Corb's planning on doing hobby, which will involve him going, where's this? Where's your water? Where's this? Hi, Mal. It was my day of today. And on for the next 7. Hell yes. And on for the next 7. I've lost track. Are we in the school holidays or not? I know we're in the school shutdown. But I don't know if we're in the school holidays. Do we know? Now, we are going to be doing a hobby on this show. Corb's going to be painting some stuff up. I've got some stuff to work on, and I'll be showing you a few more techniques. Yep, here he comes. The cadet is not a pathfinder, I see. Clearly not. Come on in, lad. Come say hello. It's been a while.
You have to excuse my hair.
Yeah. No one take the mick out of his hair. No one take the mick out of his hair.
Too much of it.
Right. Basically, Corbin's doing this charity thing, aren't you? Where you and a group of your cadet mates and your schoolmates are all growing your hair as long as you possibly can in lockdown, and then you're all shaving it for charity afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So right now, ba-doing. If he fell out of a plane, well, I reckon 1,000 foot, if he landed on his head, he'd be okay.
Reasonably, yeah. Maybe scratch, but...
Right. Lockdown here in Saxony. Germany is over on Monday. Have to wear masks though. Germany's coming out of lockdown already.
I don't know.
I hadn't heard Germany was coming out.
They're doing well there.
Yeah, Germany has got a handle on it. At least we know where Mel's hair had gone. I'd like you to know, yeah, that I had hair like that once.
That means at one point in my life it's all gonna go.
Look at it, son. It's right there for you. Yeah, look at the shine.
Oh, guys, I'm having it dyed before I shave it all off. I think I might as well try and dye it. So I'm having it dyed purple.
Why purple?
I don't know. I was gonna go with like a blue or like. I was gonna go with a blue at first. I didn't think red would suit me.
So you thought you'd mix the colours and go for purple?
And then I was like, I'll go for like a blue, and I was like,
Are you going for a bluey purple or a burgundy purple?
I'm gonna go for quite a bright purple.
So quite a vivid purple.
Yeah.
You're not going for neon, are you?
No. There was neon green, and I was like, no, that's a bit too much. I was like, I don't want hair that literally reflects in like car lights. Imagine.
Don't say imagine, I'll live it. My head does reflect car lights.
Yeah. I can't use.
Right. Where's your robe, Emperor Mel? I'm a bit warm, to be truthful. And he's nicked it.
Yeah.
Real hair or set you bought? They're ripping out at both of us. I did mine purple once, then I washed it and it turned lime green.
Never got to see it.
People came out of quarantine too soon and San Francisco hit the next wave, worse than the first. Yeah, we sort of bounced in between normal life and COVID chat at the start. We normally have a chat about the COVID. So actually, lockdown for you. Yeah. I mean, you've been at your mum's. It's been groundhoggy, hasn't it?
Hasn't been much different to my usual life. Wake up, which is going from school at around, 2, 3?
Really?
Which is my normal life. I get up at, 1:30, spend about an hour in bed, just lying there trying to bring myself to get out of bed. Stretched about 30 seconds.
Do you know what? Yeah, half of my adult friends are the same at the moment.
Yeah. Get out of bed and it's about, 2:30. Second, when I'm actually awake and functioning after a cup of tea, it's about 3, which is when school ends. So I get up and,
Start
go
your
to my
day.
computer. It's around time I get home from school and, sit down at my computer, go play with my best friend Connor. And no changes.
So he's obviously quite happy.
Well, it means I have a later bedtime, so I have to play for longer. So it changes. So I'm not complaining.
Well, obviously, yeah, lockdown will end and school will restart. Now, there's a couple of things going around. We've heard words of summer school, haven't we? Yeah. We've also heard words of just make them repeat the year entirely.
I wouldn't mind that, to be fair. That'd be alright.
Would you prefer that, would you?
I prefer repeating a year, yeah.
Why?
Because it doesn't take any of the time in this year that we've had spent a lot.
So what you're saying is go back to school and just have a nice steady pace, even if it takes you a year longer to get to.
Because I'm in one of the higher sets. I've been talking to a lot of the top set, set below people, and because they're doing higher and they've got more to cover than the normal kid. Because they're doing the proper higher tier. They think they're that stressed out with it, or they don't know if they're going to be able to cover all the things within the time they're going to get with the.
So you're actually a bit.
So I'm sitting here even if we do go back and have summer school, are we even still going to be able to cover the time that's going to be?
Yeah, are you going to get the curriculum in?
Taking up another year and pushing all the school system back another year would be a lot better, because in the long run, it's going to be no different to an extra year.
Well, the other thing is, yeah, okay, you push it back a year. There's also, I suppose, all you kids have got to adapt to, because we're going to come out of lockdown, but social distancing is going to apply. Yeah, so there's going to be a transition, isn't there? And the idea of throwing you straight back in the school system, ramping up your school hours just to get you sit an exam and I agree with you, mate. It makes far more sense to stretch it out. Kids these days, so reasonable. Nothing he's going to learn between now and May going to change what he needs for the next level classes next year. Well, you got school kicks out June, doesn't it?
One other idea, it'd be, well, I mean, if this, we all know there's gonna be time taken off school, isn't it? So there's gonna be things that we're not.
Speak up a little.
Sorry, there's gonna be things we're not gonna recover in the time. So I mean, you think because they can, if they want to, they can take questions out of GCSEs if kids don't cover it.
So what? Give you a test on what you've covered?
So give us because they do a mock, like a Year 11 mock before the actual GCSE exam, as well.
Yeah.
Like what?
So they must know at that stage what you've covered.
Mock, see what every kid's missing as a general. If every kid's missing that, then that's going to bring down the whole school's grade.
Yeah.
They'll take those kind of questions out.
Yeah, they'll norm reference it.
More questions than that they know you did good on.
Yeah. So basically, every question where everyone goes, haven't got a clue. Yeah, not just that. I would imagine they could also sit back and be like, right, feedback to the exam board. These are the topics we've covered. Yeah, but anyway.
Well, yeah, I think personally, reset a year or take stuff out of the actual exam.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. That does sound like a plan. Now, in COVID news, where's Pammy? Pammy, the protected pandemic panic panda. What? No, you can't.
Come on,
No, you can't.
I'm doing it.
No.
I'm doing it.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna get calls, so I'm just gonna go take my phone to living room, lock it and tap the drawer again.
Okay, go on. No calls on my stream this time, yeah.
I think it's actually Connor as well.
Go on.
It's a blue.
Go on. Do you know what? Trying to run a live stream with the kids, it's like herding chickens. But I do love it. Yeah. I have Corbin tonight and Willow tomorrow night. Yeah, just I've got them like separately so they can have a break from each other as well, because they've been stuck in the house, and you know what siblings are like. So, hey Tanya, right, let's have a chat. My daughter texted me just saying she would call me tomorrow after she gets home and decontaminates herself. Not words Mom wants to hear. Unfortunately, Florida is opening up the beaches today. Governor is saying he wants things open. Italy, lockdown confirmed until the 3rd of May at least. Progressive reopening will happen. I'm going to work on Monday. I go to work and take a shower, wash my uniform. I know in the UK we've just declared definitely another 3 weeks of lockdown. Estimations are we're going to roll into June, people are reckoning. Yeah. Right. The New Zealand Prime Minister and all the government have taken a 20% pay cut during the crisis. Maybe the UK government will do the same. No chance. No chance. I do notice I've followed a lot of American politics, and having your state system in a situation like this is not ideal. You know what I mean? I mean, that's one of the things that I'm slightly grateful for. We don't have that in the UK. What do you think? What do Willow think about your treatment of Pammy? Well, she's the one who masked her up. So, it's fine. I'm looking after Pammy for her. Norway is slowly starting to get back to normal. Kindergarten to open Monday. That's good. I keep finding more reasons to love New Zealand. I thought about putting my chopper in the house so I can work on it. I'm not sure if you mean a motorbike or a helicopter. The Australian government said we won't give ourselves pay increases during the pandemic. bike. Right, no worries at all. Right. Now, I have been listening to one of my neighbours. Yeah, and he is going nuts. And I mean proper nuts. Yeah. At first it was the music. And then he started singing Corona, Corona, Corona. Yeah. And then he just started shouting, I am bloody fed up of being stuck inside. So I know it's affecting people. Yeah. I know our Jace's trouble. The only bit of sanity on this show. I can't look. I can't look up because you're on my screen, and I can't look left because you're there, and I can hear it. And I don't even have to look because I know what it looks like. You ever wondered why I went so grey so young?
Yeah. God.
Hey.
Yeah.
Can I fart into that?
No.
One quick grab, hold it.
That's abusive to you.
Can you imagine watching you trying to demask?
I'll do you for child abuse.
If you literally, you would do me for child abuse. Well, at least it's got your mask off.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You get a filter for it, to be fair.
No filter. Oh, don't encourage him.
No, I was actually having a look at some of it.
Love the new look. Good call, mate. The only bit of sanity, if the panda. It's me and you, Pammy. Apparently, I'm on my own.
No, I think maybe.
Did you think I was going to belt you with Pammy then?
Yeah. Let's see.
Right. So, not a massively long show tonight because the boy's here and...
I don't mind it. It's nice time to sit down and paint.
Okay, chill.
Like
All right. You know, I just worry about you and live streams.
Listen,
You could cost me my channel.
That was Connor's fault, not mine. Okay.
So, anyway, yeah, to wrap up our general COVID chat, Groundhog Day, yeah. Some countries are being sensible, some are being political, yeah.
Some are being Britain.
And some are just like,
okay.
queue. I mean, I had a good queue at the supermarket. It was a good 20-minute queue. But I do like social distance shopping.
That's funny.
Well, no, it's nice. Because like...
What's that? Can't pass on super glue. Broken.
Yeah, but super glue won't ban that. It'll snap again.
What would?
To be truthful, you'll have... No, I'm not saying that.
No, come on, seriously.
I'll sort it for you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Oh, melt it. Melt it back together.
We've had enough flames for today, son.
Yeah, we'll leave it for today.
I'll leave it for today.
Oh, the band broke.
Oh. With the hair and the mask, looks like an apocalyptic womble. Combat womble. Comble. Corbin Comble. Oh, that's gonna stick. I'm gonna teach your mother that one. Right. No politics. I hate everyone. Corb, are we going to see some orc terrain from you? People are asking. Well, he's got an orc. Yeah, so that's a start.
I've got a killer cannon there, and then I should get some orc terrain done at some point.
You should make
We're
some.
going to make like a stronghold at some point, weren't we?
Well, I mean, first off, we've got to have some basic terrain, start and play games, and have models painted. Because I'm playing with me Imperial Guard.
These things are buggers, I tell you. Can you use them in the game?
Yeah.
What would he be? What is he actually classed as?
He's a comms specialist, I think. Right. Orcs. Will we see any videos made by Corb in the future? I know there's no pressure on Corb to make videos, but he may appear in some Kill Team ones that we make on the fly. And that's all we've said, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm not exactly the best on camera, as you can tell. So, but it's...
I think
I'll give it a go.
I think Corb struggles with leading it on the camera. I mean, you do plenty of leading at cadets, don't you? And plenty of like lesson plans and teaching there. So he does instruct and that sort of stuff. But the knack of having a natter on a camera and teaching to an audience you can't see is another.
Weird.
Yeah, it took me a while to get used to it. To be perfectly honest, folks.
Yeah. What gets me is talking to the camera, because I'll always look at the screen instead of the camera.
I do that all the time, mate.
I always check what I'm doing instead of actually looking at the people that are watching me. So then it's like I feel a bit rude for not actually looking at people that are looking at me. But then I also don't know if I look stupid looking at the camera, but I can't tell because I thought down at the screen. I'm looking at the screen, not the camera.
Do you know what? Yeah, you've just summed up. Yeah, my professional streaming life. Yeah, because I do that. Yeah, generally what I'll do is I'll only look straight right at the camera.
I'm a terrain Doctor Who.
Yeah, if what you call it. Yeah, I'll only look straight at the camera if what you call it. I'm making a point, and I'm making a serious point. Yeah, but generally I'll just look at the screen because the majority of the people I think listen more than watch anyway.
Having like the background.
Yeah, it's a hobbying.
Yeah.
Right, an orc in a mixer.
I'm going to grab my Telecan actually.
Oh.
This Telecan's older than space and time itself.
Right. Terrain. That's what we're going to do, isn't it? So I've got some terrain to make.
Got models to paint.
Right. So what do you need? You need paint, palette, cup of water.
Let's have like a painting cup. Have like a painting cup.
Palette there. You need tissue.
A painting cup.
What do you mean, like this one here?
Yeah, I have a painting cup.
Just give it a rinse out, yeah, because it's got some bits in.
Paint at home, I have my own painting cup.
Good. I'm glad.
You can have like a selected painting cup. So one you had at the house that actually isn't. It's written as painting cup on the side. Yeah, basically plain water. Do you know what I mean?
I know the one. Right. All these comfy dressing lounges, like being at a spa. Hey, we're casual. But a lot of us do like to watch builds. So how about we build something? Cat's getting antsy. Right. You're painting, I'm building.
No. Spelled knife wrong.
Right. What's that? Do me a favour, switch the heating off, by the way, before we melt. Dwayne. Jimmy's on a roll. Corbin a dressing gown. Stokes answer to Arthur Dent. He's got his towel, he'll be fine. I said we haven't seen Red Green in a while. Hopefully he's happily typing his feet on some stream somewhere, being fine. Yeah, a couple of days. Jace, I know what Jace's trouble sleeping and that sort of stuff. You're all we have, Mel. We can't leave the bloody house and the kids are driving us bonkers. If I'm all you have... Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Just pointing this out to me. It's like you were just sitting on the same. Can't tell, can you? What green? What green would go with orc skin?
How about orc green?
That'd be like clothing. And if that put down, it's going to go well. I'd have that to you.
Right, paint is in this big box over here. If you look here, Corbin.
You You know, it's paints I sorted out there with my tile models.
Yeah. Well, you'll find all your paints in there.
Oh, mate. Magic.
Right, so you hunt for your paint. Yeah, and I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing this. Corbin a bathrobe. Stokes answer to the dude. Don't give him ideas. Right, so obviously got the train piece. What I want to do tonight is play around with some cables. Yeah, and see if we can add some gribblies onto this. Yeah, so what I've got, if I detach the magnets we put in yesterday.
Green skin. That sounds like an orky colour. Green skin.
Yeah, that would be an orchid colour, son.
It's a goblin green, but I don't like that green.
Alright.
That green scares me.
Yeah, so guitar wire. Yeah, which is really nice. It's what they use for modelling the piping. Yeah, because it's striated.
I found it.
Yeah, and then what we're going to do is first off clippers. Let's see how strong this is. Guitar wire can be really strong sometimes. You never quite know until you clip it. Yeah, reasonably strong. That's alright. I can deal with that. Is the Orc Boy building a junkyard? He will eventually. He will eventually.
What kind of brush, Dad?
If you base coat him, mate, say about 3mm wide flat.
Rather than a jet.
Don't go through it. Please don't go through my chair.
Try and stand on the sides of it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Don't. You've got pants on, haven't you?
Yeah, cool. I've got shorts on.
That's all right then. You know, I didn't know what sort of live stream this would be. It needs light. Oh, yeah. Base trimming. Yeah, I've been trimming the base, stylising the base. Yeah, so, right. Where shall we put cables on this?
There. Down there.
From where to where?
There. Try and run it down here. Try and run it round the side. Actually,
no, that'll cross with that. I reckon. Yeah, we want it somewhere dangling down here, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, so.
Or over here. I'm good with ideas, to be honest. I just never actually say them.
He's an ideas man, is our call.
Yeah.
Right, so. Drill McDrill. Your arm's never tired, or you stop it. Stop it.
So cool, put that mask back on your mind. Eye protection. Oh god.
Right.
Don't use your good spoon clippers for guitar wire. That'll be the end of the good clippers.
I'm not using my good clippers. I'm using Jace's good clippers.
What's it gonna do? Come shut it.
I need to buy. I've lost 3 pairs. I don't know where 3 pairs of clippers are from.
Fair, for once, I don't know actually.
Right, I do need drill bits. I can use these to be truthful. Oh. Yeah, that's very greeny green.
It is nice, really green.
Yeah.
Got the green.
Right, so Corb's going to start painting his orc.
No, I'm going to take off the dressing on.
Okay, it is warm, isn't it? This house gets warm with these lights and stuff very quickly.
I like it. It's nice.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a drill bit that will match this wire.
What?
So the hole I drilled. Yeah, exactly.
I get that.
It looks like.
Brush looks free.
You only base coating. Once you've got some paint and water on it, it'll pull it together. Yeah. Right, so. Get my drill bit. And the trick with wires is to cluster them. Where are you off now?
Get being so chocolate. Look.
Don't call it that on a live stream, you git.
It's before it, but you know.
Mel, use florist wire to make trees in the tree. Oh. Right, so. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I fancy a wire coming down from here to somewhere on here. So we'll go from that point, I think. Have you wet your brush at all? Put it in water?
Yeah, did you?
Okay. Right. Dude, can I give you a tip? Don't rest your arm on my chair. Right, so I've got to figure out where we need to put this. Our floral wire, I've got tons of floral wire. I've got all sorts of wire over there. Feels nice to hobby, does it?
Yeah.
I can understand that. Right, so drill into that without making a picture of it. I've missed you on the live streams, son.
Missed being in the live streams.
Oh, you'll have to be on more regular, won't you?
I mean, I will.
It's been awkward with lockdown, but now we've got that sorted, and we're happy about Dad and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And kids have been worried about my chest, if you know what I mean. And so we were backing off, weren't we? But now we're chilled.
Everything's all good.
It certainly is.
Release a goblin green for the goblin. I feel like I can have a goblin.
You haven't got goblins.
On the back of him.
Oh, that's a Gretchen.
Looks like a goblin.
Yeah, well, it is a goblin, but by calling it a Gretchen, they can copyright it.
No problem.
Right, so via in there. Will it fit? Yeah, just. We're gonna bend it down. I want to run it down and run it into. You got to sort of over bend it in a way, yeah, so it ends up with a natural hang and it doesn't end up bowing out. So where shall we go to? We can go to over here.
Can you put a wash on a killer cow?
Why wouldn't you put a wash on a killer
I don't
cow?
know, I just feel like with how big it is, it wouldn't be like.
Mate, I put wash on mountains.
Use up a lot, wouldn't it?
I make my own wash, dude. Alright, so where can we put this in? Is it really? I'll just put it straight through there. So drill another hole. And all these little gribbly bits, yeah, they all go to sort of just help with the realism and break it up from what everyone knows what it actually is. Yeah, so we'll bend that way a bit. Bend that way a bit. Yeah, and then we've got to put that in that hole. You gonna fit? There we go. Now at the minute, it's got this sort of like bowing effect on it. Yeah, so what we've got to do is go and make it look a lot more natural. And get a hang on it, if you know what I mean. Still bowing. Come on. Just really bend that. I should be alright. I'm starting to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, one on.
Once the screen keeps blurring.
Yeah, watch it. It'll be the autofocus. It's white balanced cat. He is very right. He's English. And he's...
Pain boy.
It's a very nice pain boy, son.
Okay. Makes me feel nice.
Right, let's put a few more cables in. Right. His little pick is good, but his table is blurry. Give me a sec. Let me have a look at it. You right?
Yeah. Well, I wonder.
Just check it. Right. Shouldn't be blurry. Wonder what it's focused on.
Look at my veiny arms.
Yeah, your dad's son, mate. I don't know about you, but I'm melting.
I'm not.
See, I would leave you and step back and get a bit of fresh air, but there's no way I'm leaving you unsupervised on a feed.
You can.
Not a chance.
I promise you, on my own life, I won't do anything. Like.
The what? That cost Dad his livelihood?
Yeah.
We've got to build up to that level of trust, son.
I'm not already that level of trust. Well, thanks.
I had to end and delete a live stream the last time you were on it. So, trust is one of those things a bit like respect. It's earned. What's up?
What was on? Part of this.
Yeah, I hate it when you do that. Yeah, you can paint over it. It'll be fine. Right. Looks good to me. Right, people are happy with the picture. Brilliant. Right, let's throw in another wire. Yeah, and we know we're going to need to bend that up there. He's a teenager, impulsive and silly. Do not leave him unattended. See, Cat knows you.
Do you know that? You're lying.
You're lying. Most of the people in this chat are contrast paints for Corb. No, he's using Army Painter.
Good stuff.
I like them. Do you know they're bottling up what you call it, hand sanitizer at the minute?
What? Make paint?
So they can give free hand sanitizer to all the local school kids.
That's
Yeah?
right, yeah. I respect that.
Me too. Me too, son.
No, I haven't spoken to him in a while. That's it. I need to speak to at some point.
Who? What?
Fred.
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
on Facebook?
Pat is. Yeah. We can have a Facebook conversation with him if you want.
I'll message him to ask him. Check up on him.
Yeah. Well, are you friends with Pat on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to her since the lockdown.
Well, you should.
Yeah.
Come on. A bit more in.
Come on, Dad.
Oh, shut up.
You're getting old now.
So, yeah. 2 cables in. What I'm thinking about doing is actually sort of cable tying them together. But we've got to just keep giving. That's the one problem with using guitar wire. I hate the bowing effect.
It's guitar wire, not bow wire.
Oh, shut up.
You say that a bowing effect.
Right, we want some wires coming from up here into up here.
Hey, Dad. Does that look? Because that's in like the same place as there, which is where I accidentally painted over. Does that bit there look like just bare muscle, or
that looks like bare muscle, and that looks like bare muscle above it?
I thought so. I was just going to check because I didn't want to paint over with bloody.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Time for a like spike. Thank you, Townsend. I recommend Scale 75 and Vallejo for minis. Metallics are amazing. Right, I have a feeling that we have hit the moment where the live chat has stopped.
It always happens.
Yeah, about 40 minutes in.
We're nowhere near 40 minutes in now, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Are we actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god. This time's gone fast.
It does, mate. It does. Now, we're planning a bit of a Lord of the Rings hobbyathon. Yeah?
That's going to be
nice. Hell yeah. I mean, hello all. It's all right. Welcome to the gang. So, I want to put a wire from under there, and I want it to come round and into there. So, about that long. Bloody hell, that's thick wire. I didn't realise I got some that thick.
What?
Look at that stuff there. The metallic stuff in between the green.
Yeah, same stuff in it.
Yeah, but look how thick it is.
Doesn't look much thicker. I stand corrected.
Yeah, it stands corrected. Once again, Dad knows something.
Oh my god.
Right, let's throw another wire in here. We can group those two together like that. So maybe some sort of retaining clip. We can have a play. We will figure it. Tell us more about the Lord of the Rings-a-thon. The battle plan is quite simple. We're going to put the Lord of the Rings on and hobby. I played my first game of Warhammer tomorrow with hubby. He's been trying for ages to get me into it. Yeah, he'll regret that when you kick his butt. Right. I'll put that in one of those holes already. And then I only have to, yeah. Good thing about Foundry is they play really well with Citadel plates. I remember when Foundry was like, I remember when they used to have ads for Foundry in White Dwarf and Marauder Miniatures. They used to love their orcs. Right, so we're gonna go up to there. And we're going to go in. Go on, you get. Quite a lot. Go on, push it in. Get in there. I need to make a bigger hole.
I also think it might be stuck against maybe that wire going in.
No.
Getting pushed against it.
No, it's because the hole isn't big enough to. I've got to be careful of my base while I do this. Right. Green's on. You going to do another layer of green or just leave it at that?
Still a bit to go. So I'm just going through it and like when I see bits that I feel like need to be done.
You just go taking it cash.
Yeah. Go for the bigger bits and go through like what's easy to get.
Yeah.
And then slowly, you know, go into small detail, get small bits that are hidden away.
Sounds like a smart idea. Sounds like you're a man with a plan.
I should have really painted it before it's stuck in together.
Well, what's people's thoughts on that? Because that's a common thing. How many of you guys paint on the sprue? How many of you put it together first?
Then you can get under like the arms and stuff that I'll get into. It's a bit mixed because I mean I've always painted like once I put them together, but I think at some point I'd like to try it, painting from the sprue, see if it works better.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. That doesn't look natural at all, so let's push that into that.
But yeah, looks good. I think it does.
It will, in due course.
I'm going to put never on the sprue.
Right, go on, read the comments. Mel, they still sell them orcs, the Kev Adams. Would love to see you at the Old Hammer event. I don't even know if I've still got my old army. Yeah, that'll work nicely there. Excellent comment reading, Corb.
Yeah, sorry. Second September, we need to go to one of the game events.
Yeah, once lockdown's over. Yeah.
Get back into it.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Yeah, well, what other wires can we throw onto this? Because it's all about the wires. Assemble small things on sprue, big things, okay? Assemble small things, yeah. Sprue for big things, got you. I remember when Games Workshop was a single store in Hammersmith and sold all makes of games. Yeah, that's going back. That's before my time. Right. So, starting to add the detail up very quickly. See the pipe work is starting to go in. I don't need to go crazy on this. I just need to add a few, yeah, just to give it a feel, yeah, that it's not the norm. Right, it definitely looks like the chat is frozen for YouTubers, which means, yeah, Twitchers, Facebookers, you have the chat. Put the chat up so we can see it. Good to see Burger King is open again. Is it?
Where? Is that in the UK or?
Yeah. No. Shame we've had tea. Because I would, even in my pyjamas.
Same.
I know.
After the lockdown.
Well, if it's open, we could go and get a takeout now.
Attending the stream and also.
Yeah, but I mean, after the stream, only a few outlets at a moment. Our fast foods have never closed. All drive-thrus are open. Only drive-through different saying. I don't care if it's only drive-through. It's a Whopper.
Yeah.
For God's sake. We don't care. Do we, Corb?
If you can get it, you know, go for it. Not gonna say, oh no, we need to go in.
Just give me me Whopper.
You stop resting on your arm, actually.
Yeah, you do.
Now you're flipping your arm on your arm.
So, I'm going to do on this one now, yeah, what I'm going to do is I want to suspend a wire across here. Reinforce the work that we already did with the plastic bits. Yeah?
I found those come to the street to hear you ramble about anything.
What do you mean ramble about anything?
You just ramble on about everything and anything.
No, they're here to hear my modelling tips, dude. What are you on about? The story is about your childhood. Where's the poop?
Oh God. It was a while ago. A very long time. For 10 years.
Oh, longer than that, mate.
11 years.
Longer than that.
13.
No.
12.
Yes.
You have to be awkward about it.
Well, I was just being truthful about it. You were the one who's been awkward about it.
How's that how I'm being awkward about it?
Because you went 10, 11, 14.
I've got different criteria.
Who's with Mel?
No.
Who's with Mel? Someone's saying who's with Mel.
Really?
Really? Someone said.
That's what he's done.
He's proper offended. Well, it has been a while, mate.
It has been a while, yeah.
You know, I have had new subscribers who've not seen you on a live show before. He still offends you. You do make me laugh. Right, I want to go into here as well. Right, I wonder what the police would say though if stopped. I'm going to the Burger King officer. I suppose what you call it, if you're going out to food and you know what I mean, you're staying within your own car. I don't know.
Well, I can too. I'll let you have that if you buy me a Whopper.
I'll let you off if you buy me a Whopper. So what are you suggesting, Corb? Should we be stopped by the police? We should bribe them with a Whopper.
Yes. What?
Okay. Why do you think you should bribe a police officer with a Whopper? Do you think they'd like a burger?
I mean, if I was like stuck driving around in a car for a day, looking for people, and there's like the smallest chance that you could be someone, what's going on? I think I'd want a Whopper.
Right, Mark, how does that stack up?
Is the answer?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
He's one of your mates, what do you call it? We're going to see what Mark says in a second. So, the question is, if me and Corbin were stopped by the police and we offered them a Whopper because we were going to Burger King, Martin, a Whopper would work for me if I stopped you. They are genius. Thank you, Martin.
Guys, yeah, if you get stopped by a police officer,
offer him a Whopper. See, this opens a whole new load of questions.
how much could you get done for giving an officer a Whopper?
I don't know, but how low could you go? I mean, if a Whopper could get you off, could a Mars bar? Could having a Mars bar?
It must be like a proper meal, not just
You don't reckon? You don't reckon?
meal.
You don't reckon you can bribe a police officer like Martin with a what you call it?
It's not. I think if it was a proper like meal,
Yeah.
they could spend a bit of time actually proper enjoying milkshake.
What? Milkshake would get you twos and blues escort home. That's brilliant, Martin. Thank you. That's just. He's thinking about it now. I'm just trying to bend my wire in a realistically.
He's trying to bend his wire in a realistic way. I'm thinking, can you bribe a police officer with a Whopper?
We're not going out to find out. No. I mean, purpose of journey. We're actually trying to find out if we can bribe a police officer with a Whopper. Cub, you do make me laugh. You really do, mate. Right. Have you stopped painting? No.
It says no.
Computer's about to tell you get stuck into it, to be perfectly honest, mate. Oh, right. Now, I should warn you, yeah? We have the pleasantness of Corbin here, yeah, today. Wills is coming tomorrow.
Are you doing a stream?
Yeah. Don't laugh. I've got to. I know. You know what she's going to be like. There's going to be lights and... It's going to be entertaining. Hide the keys. I foresee disaster with that plan. Please live stream the trip if you do a Burger King.
Could you imagine on the camera, like on the dashboard, live streaming to get pulled over by a police officer?
This is Mel the Terrain Tutor, and you're watching Jackass. What does it take nowadays to get pulled by a police officer? And can you bribe your way out of it with a Burger King? I mean, what would you do? Would you just, you know what I mean? When they like walk up to your car, wind the window down and just raise the Burger King. I mean, would you wind your window down? Just hold the Burger King bag out. Yeah. Like you were waving cash or something for a bribe. Or would you actually engage them and try and convince them, can I get out of this for a Burger King, whatever it is?
I think I'd try and find out what I've actually done first and try and have a good conversation about it and see how far I can go.
So
try to get to know them a little bit first, conversate with them.
So what you're saying is you try and win the police over a bit to your side before you play a whopper.
Yeah, because I mean, if they just came over, they were in a bad mood.
Oh, Martin's just destroyed us. Have you read his comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, Burger King again.
Is Mackey's open?
Is Mackey's open? Mate, what? Why the hell? You're not going to bribe them with a Mackey's if they can get a free Burger King. Do you know what? We should get vouchers from Burger King. Someone tweet Burger King or message Burger King and just say, look, there's been a half-hour online chat dedicated to how great your burgers are in bribing the police. And we've had a police officer confirm that would work.
I don't think we can.
So, children, at your distance learning today, what have you learnt this week? I learned from a police officer. Try Krispy Kreme donuts. You see, I don't know if I'd have the balls to do that, because they could take that the wrong way.
Yeah, like the whole generic situation.
Yeah, you know the donut thing with the police. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have. I would have I would do the Burger King one.
But I wouldn't go with the donuts.
I wouldn't go with the donuts either. Not unless they were in the back window of the car and it was a fast car. Yeah, and I was stage 3 terminal. Then it'd be a bit of a giggle for YouTube if I'm going to do one final live stream. Doing 110 down the M6 whilst turning around and going, yeah, turn the camera around. Look how quickly they're chasing these donuts. I am not endorsing that. Don't do that. But look at it. Do you realise that video would be used to troll the police for decades if you did something like that? Filled the back window of your car full of Krispy Kreme boxes and had a webcam of all the police chasing you.
Got a helicopter and all.
There's only one way, yeah, that could possibly be upstaged. Yeah? is if you nicked a Krispy Kreme promotional car with the donut on top and Krispy Kreme, yeah, and then drove it somewhere you knew there was a helicopter crew, to like one of those weather crews, yeah. So yes, we've got 3 police cars chasing the donut. The donut's done a donut round the roundabout. Breathe, son. This is why I like having you on live streams, mate. Because you have got exactly the same sense of humour as me. Yeah, I've just got more resources, far more committed to the game. Right. I'm not even sure I want to look. Cops love donuts. You need to discreetly palm them the burger. Could be worse. Could offer them a bacon sarnie. Police these days will confiscate cannabis over donuts. Political, come on. We don't do that here. We have a giggle. We don't have a pop unless it's at me. Yeah, guitar wire tip. It can be bent with a needle nose to get better look. I know I can do needle nose on it, but I tend to find my angles are too short. So I like playing with it. Yeah, to get sort of a more natural bend to it.
Yeah, we are.
We are. Are we live? Yeah, well, we are. Traditionally with the police, if you do anything wrong, celebrate or get an award promotion, you get fine donuts for your whole team. Oh, Martin, I know plenty of people who are job. So trust me. Yeah, I've also heard about the swimming pool and the changing room, and the clothes disappearing from the changing room and getting put at the top of the building where you have to go up all the stairs and pass all the admin girls. Yeah, I've had mates who are intelligence services. Yeah, I've got mates who were Thundercats, soccer. Yeah, and my wedding car was driven by the head of CID for Cheshire, so I know job. Right, I put this wire in here, and then that wire in there. Come on. And then we wiggle it just a little that way so it looks a little bit more normal. Yeah, that one needs to come down there a little. And that way a little. Yeah, that one needs to hang that way a little bit more. We're not going out. The best we could possibly do, yeah, is draw a big sign which says, police, we've got donuts, blue lights, chasers will pull over. Yeah, you can hold it up to the window with a big bag of donuts. Yeah, and we'll see if they'll do like 100 yards with blue lights to pull us over. And then we can give them some donuts to say thank you.
That's not fun though.
Yeah, but that's the only way I can possibly see us pulling it off without Dad losing his driving licence. And Dad needs to drive, otherwise how are we going to get to Burger King?
I'll drive.
No, mate, if I'm part of it, they'll still do me. And you're not having my car. We'll make a lot of money on YouTube, though. We're awful.
We are, to be fair, aren't we?
We are.
Why do we think up these things so quickly?
It's their fault.
Yeah.
I mean, it was their idea about the donuts. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah.
We were just thinking about Burger King.
Yeah, we were just talking about Burger King. They brought the police into it, leading us astray. Completely there.
God. Bad influences all of you.
See, he's got it down to a T. Right. To show you the underslung. Oh, too much. Now, obviously, they need super gluing in. Yeah. But, as you can see, yeah, Now we've added that extra wire. I think one more wire hanging under there, and that will look okay. I still need to tidy up these wires. I'm not happy with how they're hanging. Yeah, so I need to do something with those, but we can. But I do like that. Now, all that actually is one hole on one side, one hole on the other side, and then I've just slid the wires, yeah, into the recess holes for the platform. Yeah, just putting 2 wires into one hole to make it look like they're dangling up and dangling back down. Tom's saying, I don't think that will hold up in court, Mel. We'll have to see. No, we won't. The 2 layers of wire really help to sell it. Yeah, that's the idea. I want to use some different wire next for the last bit. Yeah, and just do that one more time. Yeah, so a bit more than that. Just use a different thickness, a different type. Yeah, and get some overlapping sort of loops, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean, son? You don't, do you? You're still thinking of Burger King, aren't you? Please, no. Go on.
I'm thinking if you're getting a court date or something.
Really, we've got to the stage where we're committing it, we're doing it, and I've got a court date.
But if you were taken into court for it, yeah, and you came into court with like a big bag of Haribo,
oh, right.
Like the whole court with Haribo.
Son, yeah?
Like sharing
son.
No, like a
son.
At primary school.
No. Son. The British legal system does not operate like the army. Yeah. Bringing in big bags of Haribo may get you out of the shit in the cadets. Yeah. In a court of law. What?
Nothing but there.
Does it not?
No.
What hope have I got? I mean, unless I drag in a tank of helium and me and the judge do that, I want to be a princess joke, Haribos are going to do nothing. I mean, if you go into court, you've got to at least take a gatto.
Like your strawberry donuts.
Oh, well, actually. Yeah, but the police will have those.
That's a fair point. Bringing extra.
Just bringing extra. Well, I suppose they could confiscate them as evidence. Technically. Yeah. You know, in the high-speed chase, if you tease them with the donuts before you go on the high-speed chase, yeah, if you eat the donuts as you're on the high-speed chase, are you destroying the evidence?
It's 10 o'clock and you put my brain fuel
there. Yes, I am. Right, so let's throw some more wires in, and once again, like I say, it's all about the overlap. These aren't as springy as the other ones, so they fall out. Yeah, but that's okay, because we've got super glue.
Can't go wrong with this, can you?
Oh, I can't. Well, you can. We know that, don't we? How many times have you super glued things to things? Do you remember when you? When was the last time you put super glue on a mug handle, Corbin?
Still didn't take grease off me because of that.
So, very quickly, just to show you guys. 3 types of justice: court justice, innocent until proven guilty; police justice, guilty until proven innocent; military justice, just guilty. Yeah, if you're standing here, there is no argument over innocence. It's how are we going to deal with your guilt, Cadet Bose? Yeah, so green wire. Yeah, you can see that once again, just tucked into the little holes. But if we loop these up, by the time I put the green wires across, we'll have enough of a crisscross that it will look funky. Funky. Yeah, it will, and that's the phrase I'm going for, because that's what we're after.
I'm just going for. How much can you eat with orange juice?
Have another. Batman or Superman? Batman.
Definitely Batman.
Yeah. Let's do another one.
Not both because that movie was crap.
What?
Not both because that movie was crap.
You what? Superman versus Batman? We're gonna bring it back. That was Justice League, wasn't it? Now we're friends again. Funky. That's so 1970s. Hey, it's Austin Powers.
Oh, he's cool. Makes me laugh.
Right. Put that one into that. This is going to take some precision super gluing. Yeah, worked perfect though. I'm not going to show you the end result until I've done all of them. Might drill out. This is a bit tricky to drill that all out. Oh, let's have a look at the comments. Bale Defo best Batman. Bale. Would look cool with broken wire with sparks coming out of it.
I like that.
I like the idea of dangly wires like that. In the military, we just hide the body. There are no questions. Yep.
No, but you know what you should do? Get a small space, yeah. So like drill a hole somewhere like here and here.
Yeah.
And get one of these guitar wires. See if you can put a little slit in it, right? So it'll bend sharply at an angle. So you can have like almost a point for one of them. And then that little point, try and put sparks there.
Alright,
so
yeah.
As if the wire's been snapped almost, it's been bent round.
Right, yeah.
No one's been able to fix it.
I like that idea. Mal Corb, your favourite Lord of the Film ring. Favourite moment, favourite character. Okay.
I'm being completely honest with you. I haven't watched it. That's why I'm watching it with Dan. I haven't watched it. I watched one of them a while ago.
My apologies.
I'm sorry, but
I failed as a father, clearly. I have. Clearly. That will be corrected tonight.
Yeah.
Ask us that question in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
When Corbyn's painting Lord of the Rings models because he's got well into it. And we've got loads of them. And the rule books. Right. I need to slide this wire into here. Go and wiggle it in. I know it's fiddly as hell. But we will do it. That's in. Need to go down here to do this one. Right. Just to get that kink out of that. There we go. Bit more.
Goblin green.
Now you need Goblin Green.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Okay. Right, so that one's done, and then cabling on this one can go to there. right there, lad.
Lord of the Rings character who has hair nearest an owl's.
Lord of the Ring character who has hair nearest mine. One of the dead. I can't actually think of a Lord of the Rings character with a shaven head at the minute. To be perfectly honest, I can't.
Gollum.
God, you lot can. God, Gollum. Right, you lot can piss the hell off. Pardon my language. Clearly, I've just got abused in the group. Clearly, I've just got abused in the group. Right, here we go. My precious. Gimli is bald. Is Gimli bald?
Who's Gimli?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't worry, we'll have this sorted. One of the Oliphants is shaven headed. You can. You kids. One of the elephants.
He does sit there stroking Banter.
Oh, you right know what? Yeah, listen, you can stop all of it right now. I'm not having any of this. No more. Stop it.
Doors in Hobbit are balding too. He's too tall to be a Hobbit. The door.
I clearly haven't got the hair of an elf, have I? No.
It's a happy green.
A happy green.
Happy green.
For happy little people.
That's one like Bob Ross.
Nothing wrong with bit of Bob. Yeah. Bob's the man. Well, he was.
When you clean your bush, you beat the devil out of it.
Beat the devil out of it.
Like them quiet.
And there. Right. So, obviously, yeah, we had the plastics. We put in the metallic wires. Yeah. And if I just show you now. Yeah, obviously these will need super gluing in place. I'll do that off cam. Yeah. But, yeah. With the addition of the green wires and the metallic wires. Now remember, that's only one run of a metallic, one run of a green garden wire. And then all I've done is, come on focus you get. All I've done is also bent the plastic pipes that go on it. Now all I'm doing to connect them is drilling holes. Yeah, and then plug, and then just running them into the various socket holes for the platform. But the overall look is lots of cabling. Yeah, that's going to give it a far more realistic look. Yeah, and it's dead easy. Yeah, just cut your cables, put them in place, and then what you call it, a couple of drill bits, and you're away. And as you can see, you can potter along, do that, paint the cables up differently, but straight away it breaks up the GW kit completely. Yeah, and all of a sudden becomes far more realistic. I'm still not 100% on the pipes coming out of there, to be truthful. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those.
Which ones?
These.
Those? I like them.
Yeah, but I feel like they should be bracketed or something.
Nah, doesn't work.
Do you not think? I think maybe add a few more then. Different heights, because they're all the same height. Perhaps that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like I say. Wrong side. Yeah. Looking brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. You love me, really.
I do. So, battle plan is, this is just one of the little detailings that we're going to be doing on the kits. Okay, to sort of step them up. And you can see immediately, yeah, massive benefit. Now, there's a couple of other places we can run some cables, but I like running cables where they have a reason to run. Yeah, and so I think we're pretty much done on this one, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, it's a bit of touching up, a bit of super glue, and a bit of green stuff, and we should be not far off base in that one. Hey, hey, I'll take that as a win. Right, face pick. Face cam. Hello, you beautiful people. There he is. There's the boy. The eagles are bald. At some point on the way to becoming Elrond, he could be Agent Smith. Well, listen. Right, I'm going to call the stream now because, to be perfectly honest, I'm melting in here. Yeah, it's getting a wee bit hot. Still going to do some painting, and I've got to introduce the lad to a little bit of a little bit of Lord of the Rings. It's going to be a good adventure tonight. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you need a bath first though, boy. That's the deal. And then you can come back, hobbying. Yeah? Nice one. Right, guys. You know? Yeah, you know the drill. We start it as we finish it. 10 taps, 4 for the hell, 1 for the space, 4 for the yeah, 1 to put a smile on our faces.
What?
He's new to this bit. In the meantime, guys, it's been brilliant hanging with you this Friday evening. Yeah? And I'll catch you soon. All the best, yeah? Ta-da.
Bye.
Say bye, Corbin.
Say bye.
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 Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.